So what's important to remember is that we all have stress. Nobody's immune from it. It's not discriminatory. Kids have stress. And it can come from all different places in our lives. It can come from our family, our spouses, our siblings. It can come from driving or work or just going outside. So it doesn't have to rule us, and we don't have to let the stress build up in us and build up in us until we just can't take it anymore. We can actually learn some centering techniques to find our authentic self and respond with compassion and with love. And it's a very simple technique. It starts 5 minutes in the morning at most. You can do it. I recommend sitting in a chair and focusing and having intentional ideas about it, but you can do it in the shower. You can do it driving the car when you want to throw darts at the guy who just cut you off. And it's a really good practice. And there's a excellent byproduct from the practice of centering. And that is connecting with our intuition, with our inner voice, with that part of us that people say, I don't know it. I don't know what my intuition is. I can't hear it. I can't feel it. I can't tell if it's my thinking or what it is. And as a result of practicing centering and sitting in the seat of authentic self, we open a clear channel to our highest source, to our intuitive voice. And we practice it a little bit every day. And a little bit every day we learn, what is my intuitive voice? Is this something I think? Is it a feeling in my stomach? Is it a feeling all around me? What is it? And you begin to identify with it and learn and come into alignment with it. And this guides us more and more every day, and we begin to respond more with love and compassion rather than anger or frustration or short-sightedness. And that is the best thing of centering. Having a centering technique or practice isn't new. It's as old as the first meditation, and that's pretty old. Having an intent, I think, and bringing that together with a centering technique is an evolution. And for me, it's an evolution from a meditation and just having intent that I like to set every day. And I found that when I did heart meditation, which is a meditation I learned some 25 years ago, and it is literally focusing from the heart center of someone you love, someone you really love, that you don't have any issues with, no judgment, no criticism. It can be an animal or a person, and you just focus on that person and you feel love emanate from this center of your chest outward. And this meditation is a beautiful meditation, and it opens and awakens this center. And so the evolution of that is also that when you speak a daily intent, so when I have an intention, I want to let go of my judgment. I feel I judge too much. So today, my intent is to let judgment fly from my chest like a flock of birds. And so I combine that heart meditation, that heartfelt compassion and authentic self, and align it with my intent. And in doing so, I, again, open this wonderful channel to my inner self. And that's what I would humbly like to share with you today. I would like you to find a comfortable place to sit, and if you need to, you can even lay down, but just something comfortable, and try not to have any belt buckles or heavy jewelry or metal on. Just find something that is very flexible and bendable and that you can comfortably sit in. And then next, take some deep cleansing breaths and just fill the lung all the way to the top. And release it. And let's do that a couple of more times and just release any tension, anxiety in the body. And feel yourself relax. And as you breathe in and out, I'd like you to bring the focus in your mind's eye to your heart center. And it may be easier for you to just take your fingertips and touch the very center of your chest. Touch the very center of your heart. And feel that energy center. Allow it to awaken and vibrate and flower, just like a flower unfolding. And sometimes when you focus on this energy center, it can feel like a plate sitting on your chest, or sometimes a humming or a tightening in the chest. And any of those things are normal and fine. You just want to sit with the energy and allow it to happen. Whatever happens is perfect. And while you sit with your hand on your chest or focusing on this heart center, I'd like you to imagine a funnel that begins at that very pinpoint of your heart and allow it to open upward toward the heaven. Just open upward like a clear channel. It gets wider and wider as it goes upward. And the energy continues to vibrate outward as well. And this is the perfect time to set your intent. So whatever your intent might be in this moment, I release judgment of myself and others. And as you speak your intent, affirm you have a clear and open channel to your highest self or your highest source. And that may be God or spirit or divinity or whatever feels right and natural for you. And just sit in that energy for a moment, repeating in your mind your intent for the day. And allow that energy to settle into the seat of your authentic self. And in affirming this open channel, you're able to connect with your inner voice and your intuition and allow that to be whatever it is. Try not to set any expectations for what that might be. Just let it be open and know that all day long you are listening. And continue to breathe. And when you're ready and you feel centered, open your eyes. And you can recenter throughout your day, and it takes literally seconds to drop back into our heart center and reaffirm our affirmation or our intent for the day. We can do it anywhere, at any time. Life throws rocks at us, and in some cases boulders. And it makes us feel beaten up and emotionally exhausted and tired. And if we invoke our intention and we live intentionally, we combat those emotional sticks and stones, and we're able to find our center and to better hear our own guidance and feel more connected. And so as a result, we feel more calm, more centered, more at ease, more able to handle and cope with the things that life throws at us every day. And so this is something we can take away and use throughout our lives and throughout our day, all the time, over and over.